Hello again. My name is Christerpher F. Coleman with the Business Intelligence Group. I'm a business leader, advisor, and business coach. In today's video, I want to go over some of the ins and outs of the business activities with the Unrivaled League with Napheesa, Collier, and Stewie, as well as their involvement in the CBA and the Women's National Basketball Association. Some say that it's a conflict of interest, but I wanted to talk about it in this video, so stay tuned. All right, guys, let's get into this. So first, on my agenda for this video, I wanted to go directly into the WNBPA website and take a look at their leadership. So let's take a look at that right now. So the first thing we see in the leadership here, the executive committee, as the president, Agumake, first vice president is Kelsey Plum, secretary Elizabeth Williams, treasurer is Breanna Turner. She must be good with the money. Okay. Vice President Clark, and then you have Vice President Napheesa Collier and Breanna Stewart. Now, here's some of the player representatives. They probably need to update this because some of the players aren't on the same teams. I know Lexi Brown is gone. Carrington. So yeah, they need to update this because this is all off. Sophie Cunningham, not Natasha Cloud. Yeah, this stuff needs to be updated. But the fact here, most of the, what I've been hearing on social media, things of that nature, is that it's a conflict of interest between Napheesa Collier as well as Breanna Stewart because they are the ones that started the Unrivaled League last year after the WNBA season ended. That's when the Unrivaled season began. And what is my take on this? Well, first, is it a conflict of interest? Well, I think all stakeholders, whether it's the WNBA leadership, the players, the owners, sponsorships, every entity, every stakeholder, every organization is always going to do what is in the best interest of themselves. And so for the players, they want to maximize their ability to generate income for themselves. Wouldn't you? The owners are going to maximize their opportunities to leverage the talent that they have to create the most amount of revenue that they can. And every entity, they're going to do what's in the best interest of themselves. So with that said, if they went out and they started a league to rival the WNBA and to compete with the WNBA, well, shame on the WNBA for not putting in bylaws to prevent that. At the end of the day, when you're doing deals and you're in business, a lot of times making a good deal is about leverage. What leverage do you have? The more information that you have about what's going on, the more that you can utilize that leverage to pull the levers that need to be pulled to get what you want. And so a lot of times in these deals, these players, especially in the WNBA, they went to college, they actually graduated from college, and they are very business minded. I'm sure they're working with legal counsel. I'm sure they're working with a lot of business minded individuals to help them. No doubt they started a whole basketball league. That's not easy. It's hard to get people together to do anything. So the fact that they were able to start a whole league and, maybe it didn't, wasn't profitable, but I didn't start a basketball league. And they did. So, hand claps for them. And the other thing I want to talk about is that what if Napheesa Collier and Breanna Stewart anticipated the lockout and being great business minded individuals, they began to develop this league. And if it does lock out, because they have leverage, they have something that they can fall back onto. Maybe all the players, they can't fall back onto it. Maybe some players go overseas. Maybe some players play in the Unrivaled League. And maybe other players go, maybe become a coach somewhere or, utilize their degree from college. But if there's an opportunity that they have, if there's a lockout, I mean, the Unrivaled League is the next best thing. And it's something that they've built. The players know all of the things that they want, that they need, and so they can build towards it. They are, friends. They're close. They've been playing basketball together, a lot of them since AAU, college, high school. They've been teammates, and so they are more willing to support one another, knowing that they have each other's interest in heart, than trusting in a lot of bureaucrats and a lot of business individuals who have their own interests at heart. So that's my take. Wanted to keep the video short, but leave your comments down below and tell me what you think. Again, my name is Christerpher F. Coleman with the Business Intelligence Group. I'm a business leader, advisor, and business coach. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.